More than just a way to make money, passive income represents a lifestyle. It allows you to reduce financial stress, have more flexibility in your choices, and live in a way that is more aligned with your values and goals. The financial independence achieved through passive income can provide not only material comfort, but also the realization of dreams and projects that previously seemed distant. It is ultimately an investment in yourself and your future. 7. Invest in tools and equipment. Investing in tools and equipment is one of the most direct ways to boost your productivity and achieve a higher level of performance in any area of life. This type of investment is not just an expense, but a lever that can transform the quality of what you do, reducing the time spent on tasks and increasing the efficiency of results. Imagine a carpenter who uses obsolete tools. Even with great skill, he will have difficulty delivering excellent work in a timely manner. The same principle applies to any profession or activity. The right tools are extensions of your capabilities. The first step to investing in the right equipment is to identify which tools most influence the quality of your work or hobbies. This could be updated software, a high-resolution camera, a more powerful laptop, or even a professional quality kitchen kit. These items not only make it easier to perform your tasks, but they can also open doors to new opportunities, allowing you to take on more complex challenges or diversify your activities. When you purchase high-end equipment, you are investing in improving your performance, which can yield significant returns in the short and long term. In addition, investing in tools demonstrates a commitment to your own growth. When you choose to dedicate part of your income to purchasing something that improves your life, you are telling yourself and others that you value your growth. This type of mindset builds self-confidence and can inspire those around you to follow suit. High-quality tools often have a long lifespan, which means that although they may require a higher initial investment, they are more cost-effective in the long run, saving you frequent expenses with replacements or repairs. It is important to note that the impact of good tools extends beyond the professional sphere. In your personal life, the right equipment also plays a key role. Think of leisure items, such as a well-designed bicycle or home exercise equipment that encourage healthy habits. Even in everyday life, small investments, such as high-quality kitchen appliances or efficient appliances, can transform the way you organize and use your time. To maximize the impact of this type of investment, it is worth taking a strategic approach. Instead of making impulsive purchases, research the products available, read reviews, and seek recommendations from experts or people who already use the equipment in question. Also consider whether the tool or equipment you choose has the potential to generate additional income. For example, a good camera can pay for itself if you use it for photography or content production. Finally, investing in tools and equipment should not be seen as just an expense, but as a way to build a more efficient, productive, and satisfying future. Each item purchased with planning and purpose becomes an ally on the path to achieving your goals, making your journeys more fluid and, often, even more enjoyable. The return on this type of investment is not limited to financial, it also includes improvements in quality of life, confidence, and personal satisfaction. Self-development is a journey that goes far beyond personal achievements. It is the basis for a more balanced, full, and meaningful life. When we seek to improve ourselves, we cultivate skills, knowledge, and attitudes that reverberate in all aspects of our existence. For ourselves, this process strengthens our self-esteem, expands our potential, and gives us the ability to face challenges with confidence and resilience. It is through continuous growth that we become capable of achieving our dreams and become closer to a more authentic and fulfilled version of who we really are. But the impact of self-development is not limited to the individual sphere. Our families and those around us also reap the fruits of our progress. By becoming more balanced, productive, and aware, we are able to offer emotional and practical support to those we love. Our progress inspires those around us, creating a positive cycle of motivation and mutual learning. When we take care of ourselves and invest in our growth, we are, directly or indirectly, building a healthier, more harmonious, and prosperous environment for everyone around us. Therefore, self-development should not be seen as a selfish task, but as a gift that we offer to ourselves and others. The quest to be better creates a solid foundation for us to share our best talents, our quality time, and our genuine presence with those who matter most. It is a journey that requires effort and dedication, but whose benefits transcend our individuality, leaving a legacy of transformation, inspiration, and love. Which of these practices have you already incorporated into your routine? How about starting to transform your life today? 5. Improve your personal and digital image. Improving your personal and digital image is a powerful strategy for opening doors, building meaningful connections, and standing out in an increasingly competitive world. Your image, both in the real world and online, is the first impression that often determines how people perceive you, interact with you, and assess your value. Therefore, investing time and effort to shape this perception in a strategic and authentic way is an essential step on the path to success. On a personal level, taking care of your appearance goes far beyond vanity. Dressing in a way that reflects your personality and your goals is a way of communicating to the world who you are and what you value. Choose clothes that are not only comfortable but also convey professionalism, confidence, and style. Attention to details, such as maintaining proper posture, cultivating good personal hygiene, and adopting nonverbal communication gestures that convey empathy and security, can make all the difference in the way you are perceived. These small actions show care for yourself and others, creating a positive and memorable image. In the digital world, your online presence is an extension of who you are. Social networks, especially those focused on the professional field, such as LinkedIn, have become powerful showcases for your personal brand. An updated profile with relevant information, a good photo, and a clear description of your skills and achievements not only increases your credibility but also attracts opportunities for work, networking, and even strategic collaborations. Make sure that your social networks represent your values and goals. This means avoiding posts that could harm your reputation, interacting respectfully, and sharing content that adds value to your audience. In addition to LinkedIn, it is important to remember that platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter also contribute to building your image. Even though these networks are more informal, they still reflect aspects of your personality. Sharing content that showcases your interests, hobbies, and causes you support can humanize your online presence and make you more approachable and interesting to others. However, it is essential to have a healthy balance between authenticity and professionalism, ensuring that your digital presence is consistent with the image you want to project. Perfecting your image isn't just about your appearance or your digital posts. Above all, it involves consistency and alignment between who you are and what you present to the world. Cultivating interpersonal skills, such as good communication and empathy, is equally important to strengthen your reputation and attract genuine connections. Your personal brand is built on the experiences people have with you, whether in a face-to-face meeting, a casual interaction, or an online message exchange. Remember that your image is a tool that is constantly evolving. The market changes, your priorities shift, and you continue to grow as an individual. Therefore, always be willing to evaluate and adjust your personal and digital image so that it remains relevant and aligned with your goals. By investing strategically in your presentation, you will not only make a lasting impression, but also create a legacy that will open doors to a future full of opportunities. 6. Create passive income streams. Creating passive income streams is one of the most effective strategies for achieving the financial freedom you dream of. The central idea is to build an income stream that continues to generate earnings even when you are not directly involved in work. This means that, instead of constantly exchanging hours of effort for money, you can dedicate time and energy to building assets that work for you in the long term. This approach allows you to not only diversify your income sources, but also create financial stability and have more time to dedicate to activities that really matter, such as family, hobbies, or personal projects. The concept of passive income may seem abstract at first, but it is more accessible than many imagine. It involves planning, investing, and executing strategies that create self-sustaining financial mechanisms. Books like Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek offer practical insights into how to optimize your life and work smart, while Burke Hedges's The Pipeline Parable provides a powerful lesson on building financial pipelines that continue to generate wealth while you enjoy your life. These books help deconstruct the mindset of dependence on traditional work, showing that it is possible to achieve financial independence with planning and persistence. An excellent book that also addresses the topic of passive income is Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. While it does not focus exclusively on this topic, the book provides a solid foundation on how to build wealth through smart investments, including assets that generate passive income, such as real estate, businesses, and stocks. Kiyosaki presents the concept of financial independence as being achieved when your passive income exceeds your expenses, allowing you to have more freedom and control over your life. The book is essential reading for anyone who wants to understand how money flows and how assets can work for you, reducing your dependence on conventional work. One of the most common ways to generate passive income is to invest in financial assets such as dividend-paying stocks, real estate funds, and fixed-income securities. These investments allow you to earn money regularly without having to actively engage. Rental properties are also a classic source of passive income, offering not only continuous financial returns but also asset appreciation over time. With the advancement of technology, digital platforms have made it easier to invest with small amounts, democratizing access to these opportunities. Another popular way to generate passive income is through the creation of digital products. Ebooks, online courses, music, or even apps can be developed once and sold repeatedly, generating profits in the long term. This strategy has become increasingly viable with the expansion of digital sales platforms, which reach global audiences and offer tools for continuous monetization. If you have a talent, specialized knowledge, or a creative idea, turning it into a digital product can be an excellent opportunity. In addition, entrepreneurship focused on automated systems is another interesting approach. Online businesses, such as online stores or subscription models, can be set up to operate almost entirely on autopilot with the help of technologies such as marketing automation and inventory management. While these models require significant upfront effort to set up, they can provide substantial returns over time with less need for daily intervention. However, it is important to remember that building passive income streams requires patience and dedication. It takes time, money, and often new skills to create systems that are efficient and profitable at the beginning. Building passive income is not a get-rich-quick scheme, it is a strategic plan that, when executed well, can provide financial peace of mind and personal freedom. 3. Learn new skills. Learning new skills is one of the most transformative ways to invest in yourself. Skills are more than practical tools, they broaden your horizons, increase your possibilities, and provide the foundation for continued personal and professional growth. Learning is not just a means to achieve specific goals, but also a way to explore your potential and create opportunities that you may not have imagined before. By acquiring a new skill, you are not just adding something to your resume or your repertoire of talents, you are actually enriching your life in profound ways. Skills are intangible assets, but they are of great value because no one can take them away from you. Whether it is learning a new language, developing proficiency in a software program, playing a musical instrument, or exploring soft skills such as communication and leadership, the impact is lasting and can open doors in different aspects of your journey. The first step to learning something new is to identify areas that can add value to your life. This can include both personal interests and professional needs. Maybe you want to learn how to cook like a chef to impress friends and family, or maybe you need to master advanced Excel techniques to advance your career. Whatever the reason, the key is to choose something that combines utility with a touch of pleasure and curiosity. When there is passion in learning, the process becomes easier and more satisfying. To develop new skills, the resources available today are almost endless. The internet, for example, offers an impressive range of courses, videos, tutorials, and guides that can be accessed anywhere and at any time. Platforms such as YouTube, Coursera, Udemy, and Khan Academy provide content on almost any topic you can imagine. In addition, there are apps that make learning interactive and fun, such as Duolingo for languages or Codecademy for programming. However, learning is not limited to the virtual environment. Attending workshops, lectures, meetups, and in-person training provides an immersive experience and the chance to connect with other people who share the same goal. These connections can be just as enriching as the skill itself, as they provide the opportunity to exchange ideas, build relationships, and even form partnerships. In addition, daily practice is one of the pillars of skill acquisition. There is no point in absorbing theoretical knowledge if it is not put into practice. By setting aside consistent time to practice and apply what you are learning, the information is consolidated and mastering the new skill becomes more natural. Consistency is more important than intensity. Dedicating 15 to 30 minutes a day, every day, is much more effective than studying for several hours at a time and then abandoning the learning for weeks. Learning new skills also stimulates the mind, keeping it active and healthy. Neuroscience shows that when we challenge ourselves to acquire something new, we create new neural connections, strengthening brain plasticity. This not only improves our learning capacity, but also reduces the risk of cognitive decline over the years. More than that, learning something new can transform your self-esteem. The process of overcoming challenges, persisting in the face of difficulties, and ultimately mastering a skill provides a sense of accomplishment that is irreplaceable. Each small step forward reinforces the idea that we are capable of growing and adapting, regardless of age or stage of life. Learning new skills is an ongoing journey, not a final destination. There will always be something new to explore, an aspect to improve, or a skill to deepen. This constant pursuit of learning keeps life interesting and motivates us to strive for the best in ourselves. So by investing in new skills, you are not only expanding your repertoire, but also cultivating a growth mindset that will stay with you throughout your life. 4. Consume creative ideas. Art is one of the most powerful ways to stimulate the mind, nourish the soul, and broaden horizons. Consuming art and creative ideas is not just a pleasant pastime, it is a transformative practice that can change the way we see the world, the people around us, and, most importantly, ourselves. It offers a unique space for reflection, emotion, and inspiration, allowing us to connect with different perspectives and understand realities that we might never otherwise encounter. Regularly exposing yourself to different forms of art, such as paintings, sculptures, music, literature, cinema, or theater, is an invitation to creativity. Each work carries a story, a feeling, or an idea that reflects the artist's vision of the world. This constant contact with the creative universe challenges the monotony of everyday life and helps us think outside the box. When appreciating a work of art, for example, you are encouraged to interpret symbols, colors, shapes, or words, exercising not only your intellect, but also your sensitivity. Visiting museums, galleries, or watching independent films and documentaries is a way to expand the boundaries of our imagination. These experiences not only connect us with different cultures and eras, but also encourage us to question what we know, reflect on our beliefs, and embrace new things. A book, for example, can transport us to parallel universes, while a song can evoke emotions and memories that have been dormant. The diversity of artistic expressions challenges us to step out of our comfort zone and explore new paths. In addition, art consumption does not have to be restricted to grand occasions or formal visits to cultural spaces. It can be present in everyday life, whether it's listening to a new playlist while working, admiring the architecture of a building on the way home, or watching a local play. The important thing is to be open to absorbing the messages, emotions, and inspiration that these moments provide. Even cooking can be seen as an art form that awakens the senses and connects us to different traditions and stories. Another powerful benefit of consuming art and creative ideas is the direct impact it can have on your productivity and innovation. When you expose yourself to new forms of expression, your brain begins to make connections between seemingly unrelated concepts, leading to original ideas and creative solutions to everyday challenges. Many of history's greatest innovations have come about when people sought inspiration outside their fields of expertise, finding in art and creativity a fuel for disruptive thinking. Finally, consuming art is a form of self-care. It helps us slow down, process our emotions, and find beauty amidst the chaos. Art reminds us of our shared humanity and connects us to something greater than ourselves. By integrating the consumption of art and creative ideas into your routine, you will be investing not only in the development of your mind, but also in the enrichment of your soul, opening doors to a world of possibilities that only creativity can offer. We learned from this that with the ever-changing world and the challenges life presents us, there has never been a more opportune time to get started. Whether you're trying to achieve long-term goals or simply become a more aligned version of yourself, here are 7 comprehensive ways to invest in your personal growth and transformation. 1. Read to evolve. Reading is, without a doubt, one of the most powerful and transformative tools for personal growth. It is an act that transcends the simple act of decoding words on a page. It is a profound journey that feeds the mind, expands horizons, and enriches the soul. However, many people still see reading as an obligation or as something associated exclusively with schoolwork. This limited view deprives many of the incredible potential that books offer. To begin with, it is important to let go of the idea that reading is a tedious task or a punishment. Often, this negative association is formed during childhood, when we are forced to read texts that do not spark our interest or that are imposed as part of a rigid curriculum. The key to transforming reading into a pleasurable habit is to discover books that speak directly to you, that arouse your curiosity, and that have the power to capture your imagination. It does not matter if they are novels, biographies, personal development books, or works of science fiction. The important thing is to find something that truly intrigues and motivates you. Reading regularly offers a myriad of benefits, both practical and emotional. First, books have the ability to broaden your perspective. They transport you to cultures, eras, and experiences completely different from your own, allowing you to see the world through someone else's eyes. Not only does this improve your empathy and understanding of others, it also enriches your own worldview. What's more, reading is one of the most accessible ways to acquire knowledge. Whether it's learning a new skill, understanding a complex concept, or exploring innovative ideas, a good book can provide insights that are hard to find in short videos or fragmented messages on the internet. Another great benefit of reading is the positive impact it has on your cognitive ability. Reading stimulates the brain in unique ways, improving vocabulary, critical thinking, and even creativity. Each book you read is like a workout for the mind, helping to keep your brain sharp and healthy. For those seeking personal growth, books are an endless source of inspiration and motivation, often presenting ideas and perspectives that can lead to significant life changes. Additionally, reading fosters a kind of deep, personal connection that we rarely find in other forms of media. While the internet bombards us with quick, superficial information, books invite us to slow down, reflect, and truly immerse ourselves in a subject or story. This immersive experience is especially valuable in an increasingly fast-paced and distracted world. Making reading a habit can seem daunting at first, especially for those who don't read regularly. However, the right approach can make all the difference. Start by choosing topics or genres that you truly love. Don't worry about what others consider important reads. The important thing is to find something that resonates with you. Over time, as the habit develops, you can explore new genres and expand your horizons even further. Remember that every page you read is an investment in yourself. Reading is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to grow, and the knowledge gained through books is something that no one can take away from you. So allow yourself to discover the joy and transformative power of reading. When you open a book, you are not just turning pages, you are opening doors to new possibilities, new ideas, and most of all, continued, meaningful growth. 2. Take care of your health. Taking care of your health is one of the most fundamental and transformative acts that anyone can perform to improve their quality of life. Health, often underestimated when we are well, is an irreplaceable asset that affects every aspect of our existence, from the way we think and feel to how we interact with the world and face daily challenges. It is not just about avoiding diseases, but about cultivating a state of physical, mental, and emotional well-being that allows us to enjoy life to the fullest. The basis of good health begins with food. What we put into our bodies is not only fuel, but also the raw material that builds and maintains our internal systems. Eating a balanced and conscious diet, prioritizing natural foods and avoiding ultra-processed foods, can do wonders for our body and mind. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains not only strengthens the immune system, but also improves energy levels, mood, and even the ability to concentrate. Small adjustments, such as reducing sugar intake, staying properly hydrated, and planning more nutritious meals, can yield surprising benefits over time. In addition to diet, regular exercise is essential to keep your body moving and your mind balanced. You don't have to become a high-performance athlete to reap the benefits of exercise. Simple activities, such as walking, dancing, practicing yoga, or even doing daily stretches, help improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and release endorphins, known as the feel-good hormone. Over time, exercise becomes not just an obligation, but a time to care for and connect with yourself, a space to relieve stress and recharge. Another crucial component of robust health is rest. We live in a society that often glorifies productivity and being busy, leaving sleep and relaxation in the background. However, quality rest is essential for the optimal functioning of the body and mind. Sleeping well not only recovers the body from daily activities, but also consolidates memory, regulates emotions, and strengthens the immune system. Creating a consistent sleep routine, avoiding screen time before bed, and establishing a calm environment can make a significant difference in the quality of your sleep. Taking care of your health also involves paying attention to your body's signals and respecting its needs. This includes getting regular checkups, listening to what your body is trying to tell you, and not ignoring persistent symptoms. Prevention is always more effective and less painful than treatment, and investing time and effort in your health now can prevent bigger problems in the future. In addition, mental health is a fundamental and often overlooked aspect. Managing stress, taking care of your emotional health, and making time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation are just as important as taking care of your body. Practices such as meditation, reading, socializing, and creative hobbies can help reduce anxiety and increase overall well-being. Investing in your health is an act of self-love that yields immeasurable returns. When we take care of our body and mind, we are able to live more fully, face challenges with greater resilience, and seize the opportunities that life offers us. Small lifestyle adjustments, such as adopting a balanced diet, incorporating exercise into your routine, and prioritizing rest, may seem like simple changes, but they can have a profound and lasting impact. After all, health is the foundation of a well-lived life, and no other investment is as rewarding as the one we make in our own well-being. Have you ever stopped to think about what your life would be like today if you had done things differently at least 1 year ago? If you had put yourself first in all areas of your life? Investing in yourself is a powerful and transformative commitment that goes far beyond financial or professional achievements. It is an intentional effort to grow as an individual, improve your skills, enrich your experiences, and develop a solid foundation for a fuller and more satisfying life. When you decide to invest in yourself, you are putting energy, time, and resources into the most important asset, you. This means prioritizing your learning, well-being, relationships, and creativity, with the goal of achieving not only external success, but also personal fulfillment and lasting happiness. Investing in yourself is not a one-time task, nor a goal with a defined end point. It is, in fact, an ongoing and dynamic commitment that requires us to take an intentional and adaptable approach throughout our lives. This process involves seeing yourself as a work in progress, where every action you take, no matter how small, contributes to building a stronger, more resilient, and more fulfilled version of who you are. This type of investment requires dedication, because prioritizing yourself in a world full of distractions and external demands is not always easy. You need to develop the habit of putting yourself first, even if it means giving up certain comforts or adjusting your routine. Dedicating yourself to this process is an act of self-love that brings benefits not only to you, but also to those around you, since a more balanced and fulfilled person has more to offer in all areas of life. In addition, it is essential to adopt a strategic plan. Investing in yourself does not happen by chance. You need to identify specific areas in which you want to grow, whether professional, emotional, physical, or intellectual, and outline a clear action plan. Set tangible, measurable goals that will serve as guides on your path, but also be open to reviewing them as your journey evolves. Planning helps transform vague desires into concrete steps that can be followed consistently. However, no plan will be effective without practical action. It is action that transforms dreams into reality and ideas into tangible results. No matter how detailed the plan is, it only makes sense when put into practice. This can mean starting small, like setting aside 15 minutes a day to learn something new, or taking bigger steps, like signing up for a course you've always wanted to take. Actions accumulated over time have a significant impact, shaping your life toward a version that is more aligned with your goals. Each of the strategies you choose to implement is like a piece of a puzzle that, when completed, forms a more balanced, happy, and purposeful life. Balance does not mean the absence of challenges or perfection, but rather the ability to deal with life's different demands in a healthy way, preserving your well-being and core values. Happiness, in turn, is cultivated in moments of fulfillment, learning, and connection. Purpose is built when you find meaning in what you do and align your actions with your greatest values and aspirations. So remember that investing in yourself is an ongoing, dynamic process that reinvents itself as you grow and learn. It's a never-ending journey, but each step is worth it, as it brings you closer to a fuller, more satisfying life. Don't worry about achieving perfection, but rather about progressing, one day at a time. After all, true transformation happens when you choose, every day, to invest in your greatest asset, yourself. Sylvester Stallone is an inspiring example of how determination, self-confidence, and personal investment can transform lives. Before becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Stallone faced hardships that would have discouraged many people. He was born into a humble family, endured a difficult childhood, and suffered from complications during childbirth that left half of his face paralyzed. Yet, he found the strength to believe in himself and fight for his dreams. In the 1970s, Stallone was living in virtual poverty. He worked odd jobs and dreamed of becoming an actor, but he faced constant rejection. Many said he was not cut out for the big screen because of his peculiar way of speaking and unusual appearance. Even in the face of adversity, he did not give up. Stallone began to invest in something that depended on no one but himself, his talent as a writer. He decided to create the opportunity that Hollywood was not willing to give. During a particularly difficult time, he wrote the script for Rocky, inspired by boxer Chuck Wepner's fight against Muhammad Ali. Stallone wrote the story of a determined fighter who, against all odds, achieves greatness. Like Rocky, Stallone saw himself as an underdog fighting to achieve success. He believed so much in the strength of his story that he turned down tempting offers to sell the script, insisting that he himself should play the lead role. This decision to bet on himself was risky, but Stallone remained steadfast. He endured months of negotiations until a studio finally agreed to his terms. Even so, the budget for the film was limited, and he had to make sacrifices to help with the production. But when Rocky was released in 1976, it became a phenomenon. The film received critical acclaim, grossed millions of dollars, and won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Most importantly, it solidified Stallone as a renowned actor and screenwriter. At the time, when Stallone was struggling to get his career off the ground, he reached a point where he could no longer afford to buy food for himself or Butkus. In a heartbreaking move, Stallone decided to sell the dog for $50, simply to ensure that Butkus could be fed by someone else. It was one of the most painful moments of his life, but he knew it was the best thing he could do for his friend at the time. Soon after, Stallone wrote the script for Rocky and began negotiating its sale, turning down several offers that did not include him as the lead actor. When he finally managed to strike a deal that allowed him to play Rocky, one of his first actions was to try to get Butkus back. Stallone found the man who had bought the dog, but the new owner knew how much Butkus meant to him and demanded $15,000 to return him. Although it seemed like an exorbitant amount, Stallone didn't hesitate and paid to get his friend back. Stallone didn't stop there. He continued to invest in himself by diversifying his skills. He wrote, directed, and produced many of his films, taking creative control over his career. He expanded his brand with successful franchises such as Rambo and The Expendables, showing that he knew how to turn his vision into profitable ventures. In addition, he used his fame to build wealth through smart business and investments, cementing himself as one of Hollywood's icons. Sylvester Stallone's success is a powerful reminder that investing in yourself can change the course of your life. He faced rejection, financial challenges, and external doubts, but he never stopped believing in his potential. Her story is a living example of how determination and self-belief, combined with continued effort to develop skills, can lead to extraordinary achievements.